is going on, my beautiful water signs? What is going on, family? Hopefully you guys are doing good this weekend, because welcome to your weekend love reading. So if you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below, family. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. Alright, fam, let's see what we got going on for this weekend. You know, the usual for all my regulars out here, but what I usually do for the weekend reads is I pull a oracle card in the very middle and pull 4 cards surrounding it. Kind of looking like a Celtic cross, but it's modified. Alright, let's see what we got. Here after this one last shuffle. One good shuffle too. Oh, Purpurite. Let's give a quick shuffle here to the tarot cards. I pre-shuffled these already. I just don't. Okay. Okay, stress, protectiveness, King of Swords. Oof. Alright, what's going on here? It's number 44, so if y'all been seeing some 44, seeing synchronicities, then okay, Lovers is coming out now. What's going on? I want a good shuffle for that. You did a good shuffle. Alright. Let's see what we got here. 2 of Cups. Alright, Lovers, 2 Cups, 9 of Swords. Are you stressed about a relationship? Making sure you get your ends meet. Alright. Ooh, two of Wands. Alright. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here, family. We got some stuff happening. We're going to read the oracle card that we just pulled here in the very center. This card here with the crystal. I'll show you guys real up close here. The Purpurite. Purpurite. I feel like I be saying the words wrong sometimes. But, hey man, I'm good. Right, let's see what we got going on here, fam. 44. Alright. Ooh, Purpurite, the Curse Clearer. Extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. Purpurite grounds high frequency energy, harmonizing the physical body to the new vibration. It helps you to break away from self-destructive or self-limiting behavior. Ooh. Okay, energizing the physical and the mental bodies. It overcomes tiredness, apathy, and despondency. Self-understanding. Old habits and patterns, including those inherited from ancestors, may keep you mirrored in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curses or ill-wishing could be affecting you. These may be personal and passed on through the family line. You may be open to mental influence from others. Okay, so the chakras that is affecting your past life, soul star, and celestial gate in the base chakra. Okay, so the soul path is being a lineage breaker, and that was pretty much the same message for air signs. Their path was being somewhat of a lineage breaker here. Okay, all right, so. That's kind of makes sense with that with the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of stress coming out. I was like wondering, why is there like that instant hit of anxiety I'm getting here, like that kind of like flutter in my chest, and it's like that's not really a feeling I would like. But this is about overpowering or taking your power back. Most importantly, just utilizing the power that you have, and really not looking to kind of overdo it, if that makes sense. I feel like, not necessarily overdo it, but like, how do I put this? Like, taking the power that you have, and not saying like to manipulate others into doing something that you want them to do. I don't think that's the case. It's more of like knowing what you're capable of and not seeking out more power, right? Elsewhere, not thinking that you need other things to be your power. Now, typically, there's no cards in here that actually indicate that you're, viewing power as something that's attached to, like, money or whatever. You're, this is about you getting getting something or winning something. Doing something in regards to making sure that you've got everything squared away. Because the the 2 of Wands in the underlying energy just talk about picking a path, picking a direction which to go. And I feel like a lot of you guys, from the start of this relationship, connecting with somebody, you guys have been really wanting to, I don't know which, either it's been trying to, prove something, or trying to, some of you guys may be, some of you guys may not be, some of you guys may have been having, petty arguments with the person that you've become, that's entered your life, right? Maybe you've had a rival, or maybe this is someone that you've met and you guys keep having a back and forth. You may not agree all the time, right? This doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be somebody that you may not be actually cool with. Maybe somebody you're like, okay, I'm annoyed with you, you annoy me, like, on a regular basis. What do you want? And it could be like a battlefield all the time with this person. And I kind of feel like with the Purite, that message we were saying was the curse cleanser. It's like this person, you and this person may be soulmates in the sense of you guys being rivals to kind of see your own strengths. Not the sense of like you have to beat this person or you have to, fight this person in order to see your strengths. Like no Hunger Games kind of mess, but more of like you guys being aware of where you guys end and where you guys begin, where you end and where the other person begins, kind of thing. Like I was saying with the air signs stuff, this may be a little different. This looks a little intimate. I feel like a lot of this stuff can be cleared with a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation, and using the skills of compassion and love rather than trying to kind of win a battle and kind of feel bad about how you've won it, right? It's doing some ruthless stuff to kind of show that you're, that you me business, right? Not looking to kind of compromise or look to kind of work together. This is a very kind of one track kind of minded kind of card to me. Well, usually when that card comes up, it's like somebody has a certain goal and they want all the swords, and they may have just took all the swords from the people that they actually cared about, the people that they liked. So was it worth taking the swords away from them? We don't know, right? Because this person, who knows? I think he's like alone now, and the thing is, I kind of feel like this person, some of you guys, it may be somebody that you've been dealing with that you kind of were like, I don't really like that much, and y'all have this kind of rivalry that can get a little nasty, a little brutal, a little bit like, too far. And I feel for a lot of you guys, you really focus on getting something, or maybe this connection here, so you brought something between you and another person really is influencing you guys to make sure everything happens in the way the way you want them to happen. Not in the sense that you want to control stuff, but because you want to maintain it. Not you don't want to lose that. You don't want to, cause anything or nothing to happen to where you don't have this connection anymore, right? You're trying to, prevent all the stuff that's happening, all the bad stuff that's happening, but you doing that can potentially be sabotaging the connection, right? So it's about breaking old patterns and behaviors, right? Changing the certain mindset to be able to start anew, to start fresh. And I feel like it comes from talking about how you feel about the connection and what what your anxieties are, what your insecurities are. With that 9 of Swords of being significant like that, I think that's really a big thing that needs to kind of be had, right? Whatever you have worries about, definitely have to communicate those things instead of trying to make up for something or try to overcompensate because you feel like you have to have something the way you have to have it, or like, you'll not have to have something the way you have to have it, but more like you want to maintain, you want to keep a certain situation from happening, staying in a very negative mindset. I use negative in quotations because everything happens for a reason. Even if it is negative gets us to our highest potential, right? Because it shows us our light. But at the same time, it's like, that's the thing. You want to be aware of the things that you're doing that could be actually causing the situation to actually happen, right? Take steps of, of hope rather than steps of prevention, if that makes sense. Because if you're always looking to prevent something, you're gonna get, it's a really weird thing. If you believe something bad's gonna happen, it may happen. It's manifestation. It's like attracts like. And that's why the magician's coming up in here. Recognize your power, because what you're channeling here is the negativity into your connection. You're channeling the negativity into the actions that you do to prevent something from happening, or to keep something from going down. It's a self-sabotage that you know how you do, like if you try to make sure that your hair is always combed, you comb it all the time, you may be pulling your hair out, right? You self-sabotage yourself. You're making yourself, you're doing more harm than you are doing any good. So you gotta be careful. And you know that you can handle the situation. You have everything that you need to prepare yourself to have a new beginning, to start something fresh, to start something new, right? If this is a relationship between you and a person that ain't that cool, you can always start fresh. You can always have a heart-to-heart conversation. You can always figure out how to work through things. And if this is a building of a new relationship between you guys, which it could very well be with the Two of Cups in the past, it could be that, you just have to remain focused on what you need to do on your 50 and what on your side, and make sure your boundaries are, respected, as well as their boundaries is being respected too, and, do the best that you can with it. Because ultimately, it's the path that you take after, the path that you take with this relationship or with this connection, is going to, is going to be based off of where you are right now. And it's best to not take take the first steps with the mindset of being defeated. Be the victor that has overcome a defeat, right? That's overcome a situation that was difficult, overcome something, right? That's overcome a struggle. Because fives are changes, and changes, I feel like the biggest thing that the Five of Swords is talking about is a change of mindset, fam. Which is super hard to do. I'm not going to sit here and tell you otherwise. I'm an air sign, and all we do is think, but it doesn't mean that it's easy for us to change our minds. But I think that's the thing. A lot of this, the way you cure your curse or your pattern of behavior that may not be beneficial to you is by changing your mindset. I like this card here, and it says get to know each other. This is learn to meet each other's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of you guys may have this kind of like weird connection with this person, and it's because either some of you guys may not like each other very much, or maybe you guys got off on the wrong foot, and you may have to just kind of have a heart-to-heart conversation, have a little bit of coffee, and talk things through, right? And you may find that this person ain't too bad. Maybe you guys can come up with a truce. Right? Not necessarily have to brawl it out to the death. And some of you guys, this may be that you may have a rough patch in your relationship that just needs to have, just needs to be discussed a little bit thoroughly, right? At the same time, you may not have to overcompensate and do something, right? You may not need to, do something on overdrive to prevent something from happening. You may just not need to talk about it. Let them know how you feel, and then get their feedback and see how see how they are, where they're coming from, and then use what and what you're skilled at and what you're good at to build the best relationship that you possibly can. You always have everything that you need, so don't feel like you have to overdo it. Don't feel like you have to overcompensate. Don't feel like you have to pretty much prevent things. Because because you are the best that you can be at this moment, and obviously you're going to be trying the best that you can. Alright, family, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. This has been one hell of an interesting weekend read for everybody, and I'm definitely going to have some coffee. I'm going to have some coffee now. But actually, I'm not going to have no coffee. I'm going to probably just do some more videos. Hey. But I want to thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing these videos, guys. You don't know how much I appreciate all the love and the support y'all have been giving me recently. Especially after the new year, y'all have been amazing. Just the energies from every last one of you guys have just been amazing. I really am blessed to have you guys as my community, as my folks, as my family, as my folks. I love it. And I also want to thank my clients who are my folks too. And I really want to appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys, period, for choosing me as your source of intuitive wisdom and coming to me for readings. especially when you participated in the $10 question sale. Like, I appreciate you. If you want to have your own reading done, all the information is in the description box, as well as clicking that in the corner to book a traditional reading. And as always, family, I will see you guys very soon. Take care, y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye now.